Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey is able to play either guard spot. He says it's just basketball IQ and feel of the game. I pride myself on being a basketball player and being able to do both. I know when James is not in the game, I'll have the ball in my hands and have to create for myself and for others. Kevin?
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Maxey. He's out there with Harden. Joel Embiid out there with Harris. And it's Niang in at the 4 slot. And for the Mavericks, at the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's McGee in at the center, filling out the middle. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Harden against Doncic. McGee inside. Back to Bullock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
76ers ball.
Outside, Maxey. Harris kicks to Maxey. Pass to Harden. He dishes it to Embiid. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And with most of the season behind us, Clark, we've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of a season. And some of these young fellas have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential.
And Embiid drops them both.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Here is Harden. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Here's Maxey. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. The pass to Bullock. Fires for 3, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Over Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Now, here's Maxey. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Harris. Kleber with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Outside, Maxey on the wing, Harris. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, count the basket.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. Now, I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
They get it again. 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Pass to Kleba. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And like so many stars from afar, Maxey Kleba won his share of awards back home.
Yeah, found a lot of success playing in Germany. NBA scouts watch foreign leagues very closely to find guys just like Maxey.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And he makes both free throws. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Now here's Harden. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami. Yes, that goes in.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Passes it to McGee. Back to Doncic. That shot off. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the 76ers. Right side Maxey. Feeds it to Embiid. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Bullock passes to Kleba. Hardaway against Maxey. Hardaway kicks to Kleba. For 3, Bullock. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Embiid. Excellent D that time there from McGee. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Kleba with it, foul defended by Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic feeling it out. Now Bullock. He has 6. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway for 3. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And it's tied up with that one. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Now, here's Maxey. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Out to Harris from deep. They get the rebound. A shot by Harden, wide open, and he's good on the three ball. Harden's got 5.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
Dinwiddie against Maxey. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for George Niang. Six on the shot clock. Harden the pass to Niang. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the 76ers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Iguodala in for Reggie Bullock. And the 76ers also making a change. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for George Niang. Doncic against Harden. And there's the pass to Harris. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Doncic gets it to go.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Harris kicks to Finney-Smith. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. A pull-up. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Harrell the pass to Maxey. Knocks down the three ball.
Maxey.
Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the inside. Here's Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Harden on the wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Finney-Smith.
Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The 76ers #1. The Mavericks 4th.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Now here's Tucker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. From deep. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Dinwiddie. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded closely from downtown. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 3.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Iguodala gets the bucket. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Back to Melton. Thybulle on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Tucker. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Doncic against Melton. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
.50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Thybulle. He's covered by Iguodala. Clock at 4. Trying to get something going. Melton's shot is good.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Up to Powell. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Powell showing you tit for tat that he's got range too.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Maxey somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Good. Doncic has got 8 points.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Finney-Smith again. Philadelphia.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Get out of your seat and on your feet.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Maxi Kleber is out there with Iguodala, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Embiid. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a three-point game. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And the 76ers also making a change. Harden's checked in. Pass to Niang. Philadelphia moving the ball around. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And there aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now, here's Kleber. Shot clock at 5. Dinwiddie. Again, the Mavericks score. Here's Harden. Passes to Niang. And here is Harris. He's covered by Iguodala. Pass to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Maxey's got 15 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The shot by Powell, no good. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Lets a floater go. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
The pass to Kleber. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Niang. Niang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, Harden. And he stays with it. Pass to Niang. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, I like how Embiid gives himself up for his teammates, sacrificing his body so they can get good shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations, and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
And Philadelphia has possession. Following the score by Dallas. Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
Passes it to Hardaway. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Hardaway has got 8 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Harris. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Aston Yang. Iguodala with the steal. And here they come. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And here's Bullock. James Harden getting it to go from deep for 3. And Iguodala is good for 3. 8 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Hardaway against Maxi. Here's Embiid, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the 76ers?
To me, their physicality has been the thing early on that stood out. They're not settling for one and done. They're following their shots and getting a lot of putbacks.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Bullock. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia leading by 3. Maxey looking it over. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Hardaway. Iguodala against Harden. Here's Dinwiddie. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, a multi-talented wingman. Iguodala is excellent at getting it to his guys.
Tobias Harris.
Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Philadelphia. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Maxey. That one drops. He ties it up. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Dinwiddie. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Melton against Hardaway. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Finney-Smith kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Dallas moving it around. The pass to Bullock. Back to Hardaway. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. Hardaway's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Mavericks.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough on him. That's his second this quarter.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here is Hardaway. Pass to McGee. Inside, here's Dinwiddie. McGee trying to break free. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by McGee.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
On the wing, Hardaway. He feeds it to McGee, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
76ers ball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. The 76ers trail by 3. And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He's checked in for Dallas. Then for the 76ers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Harris. Nobody near Melton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Bullock. Tight defense on him. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Harden against Doncic. Melton with the ball. 9 points last game out. And just miss after miss right now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
He gets it in there. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Finney-Smith. Now here's Melton. Over Hardaway. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavericks.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes your D-Town crew. Get out of your seats and on your feet for the D-Town crew. Look who's coming out on the floor, everyone. It's time to get rowdy, rowdy loud for your D-Town crew.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Hardaway.
For your Mavericks, Dwight Powell.
The 76ers trail by 9. Passes it to Melton. Over to the wing. Finney-Smith kicks to Melton. Looking to end the run. Thibault can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here is McGee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Mavericks haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Harden the pass to Thibault. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Harden on the wing. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Now Tucker lets it go from deep. Harden grabs the miss. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
First free throw is good.
You know, he can be your primary scorer, but he also can be your primary playmaker offensively. Harden does everything at a diamond level.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
And the pass to Bullock. Now Tucker. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. McGee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with, and he gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
P.J. Tucker at the line for two.
That free throw missing.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Harrell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Boy, he certainly appears like a wrecking ball inside. Harrell makes it hard to cover him without fouling him because he's so aggressive, seeking out contact.
No good on the free throw.
You know, what's great about Harrell is his ability to deliver whatever his team needs. I mean, he's the ideal guy to have coming off your bench.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Good on the second free throw. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Passes it to Tucker. Kleber kicks to Doncic. To the middle and stolen by Harrell. 3-on-3. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. With 2 seconds left. It's not going to go for him.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
The effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's part of the effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Harden. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Tobias Harris. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Niang in at the 4. Harden the pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Releases. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 10. Hardaway with a wide open look. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kleber against Harris. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Mavericks shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Embiid with the steal. Harris against Hardaway. Harris inside. Goes back up. Tries yet again. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Joel Embiid. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Here's Kleber. 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Maxey grabs the miss. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Harden inside the 3-point line, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Dallas leading by 6. Right side Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Maxey. The Mavericks pull it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Pass to Niang. Down low. Here's Embiid. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Very consistent on the offensive end. Even when Joel Embiid is being pressured, he stays under control.
Maxey against Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. And the rejection by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Now, here is Harden. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
I want you to get out of your seats and make some noise!
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bullock kicks to Doncic. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Harris. And here's Harden for three. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic against Harden. Left block shot on the way. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 10 points. The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Maxey. Kicks to Harris. Doncic against Harden. Over Doncic. Harden can't hit. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Dallas. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That one good for 2. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Maxey. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They get it back. Dinwiddie. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 7. Left side, Maxey. He kicks it to Harris. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Harden left side. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Back to Doncic. Now the pass to Powell. Now Doncic guarded by Harden. The 19-foot shot, and Doncic gets it to go. 12 points for him.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Niang. To the paint. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Dallas. Iguodala comes in for Reggie Bullock. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Philadelphia. DeAnthony Melton comes in for James Harden. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Mavericks leading by 6. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Melton. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Melton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Niang. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And the first one at the line is good. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Mavericks leading by 7. Doncic passes to Iguodala. Here's Tucker. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's the Mavericks now. That's tipped.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. Matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 8. Melton, the bounce pass. Here's Niang. He has 6. Finney-Smith kicks to Embiid. And the 3 ball is good. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Down low. Here's Tucker. And the layup's good off the glass. Tucker's got 6.
Tucker brings a toughness that's pretty unique. Every game, he gives it to you. A hard edge approach to his work.
Here's Niang. And the pass to Embiid. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Iguodala finds Tucker. Dinwiddie with it. Iguodala outside. That 3 off the mark. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Hardaway's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Here's Niang. He's got 6. Drills it from outside.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies mostly guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
For Dallas, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Embiid against McGee for the tie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in, and this is his third trip to the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The first free throw is good.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And it's tied up with that one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Doncic kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie finds Hardaway. No good again that time. Philadelphia shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Niang. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Niang's got 11. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
To the left side wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Guarded by Hardaway. Embiid's shot is good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Here's Tucker. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. He's got 10.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Embiid's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Lets it fly. Kleba, no good. The 76ers lead it. Here's Niang, 11 points in the game. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. So it's the Mavericks now. Doncic outside from 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, their offensive rebounding throughout this one has been clutch, timely. I mean, it's kept the ball out of the enemy's hands and gotten them lots of second chance points. That's a winning recipe.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here's Finney. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We're on the clock. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Doncic finds Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now, here's Thibault. Back to Melton. Shoots over Doncic, and the jumper is good. Melton's got his second basket of the night. Melton against Doncic. Shoots over Melton. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Doncic.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. P.J. Tucker is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. That one doesn't drop, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. Inside, Maxey. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Bullock dishes to Powell. And Embiid with the block. And he gets it back. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. There's the triple. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid. Here's Harris. Bullock with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And here's Tucker. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. From deep 3-point range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Mavericks call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Bertans comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Maxi Kleber in for P.J. Tucker. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Passes it to Bullock. Here's Bertans, guarded by Embiid. Bertans kicks to Bullock. To halt the run. Offensive rebound Mavericks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Finney-Smith. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Maxi Kleber. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
They're missing the chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line. Got to knock down those free throws, especially when you're trying to come back from a deficit.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Now, here's Bullock, guarded by Harris. And the dunk by Doncic.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Harden kicks to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. High post, Embiid. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And it's Bullock in the corner. Doncic outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3 ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The pass to Harris. And the layup is good. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Hardaway. Embiid with the steal. Now here is Harris. Defense right on him. Passes to Embiid. And here's Harden for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists here tonight.
Harden, so versatile offensively. He initiates. He can play off the ball. He can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
George Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers. Over to the left wing. Embiid trying to break loose. Niang, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Doncic. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harris outside. Shoots over Bullock. Harris's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 13. Hardaway passes to Bullock. Kleber with it. He kicks to Doncic. To end the cold streak. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Niang. The 76ers with another miss. Doncic against Harden, and it's Doncic missing. The 76ers leading by 10. Harden outside. A floater. Maxey, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Bullock passes to Doncic. Back to Bullock. Over Harris. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Into the lane. Here's Niang. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Jordan Niang taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. He's perfect from the line this time. Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Six to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Maxey against Dinwiddie. Harris outside. Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded to the inside, and Embiid throws it down.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Doncic against Harden. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bullock. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
He's off on the second. Mavericks trail by 13. Now here's Bullock. The drive by Doncic. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
The first one falls.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
All free throws good from Doncic. Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Embiid. Takes it off the glass.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 37.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Harden against Doncic. And he banks in the layup.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Harden the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line for the 76ers, Jordan Niang. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dinwiddie. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Harden, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Hardaway with the steal. Doncic against Harden. Doncic dishes to Powell. The jump hook. That shot is off. The 76ers leading by 13. The pass to Niang. Pass to Maxey. Hardaway with the steal.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.